Hi everyone, this is Barton, I'm a Vancouver real estate agent. So today we're going to talk about how to find the best real estate deal in this buyer's market. As anyone might already know, the current real estate market is heavily tilted towards the buyers. Buyers now have the higher hand and in terms of negotiation power, simply because there are just a lot more inventory sitting on the market and the sales remain slow. So just to give you a perspective, the current inventory level, I'm just speaking of the data from May, the inventory level in Greater Vancouver was 46% higher than the 10-year average. What about the sales? Sales was also down 13.7% year over year so far in June. What about months of inventory? Months of inventory calculates how fast current inventory will sell at a current sales rate. So everything across the board was increasing, notably for apartments which went up from 6.8 months to 7.5 months in June. So that was an increase. July is when summer holiday is here. A lot of buyers and sellers might be going out of town. So I don't expect July will be significantly more active than June or even May. So we will just need to wait and see the market and change. So let's get back to the main topic. How do you find a real estate deal in this market? And I have a few metrics to find a good deal for my clients. I know sometimes finding a good deal is very subjective. Most people actually have a different criteria. They are looking for a different property type. So it is hard for me to just come up with a deal specific for you. So it does go by case. So I will need to look into what fits for you, what you're looking for, your budget, and everything comes together down to a list that I can show you today. And maybe you can use that list to help you find the deal that works for you. Nowadays, when you go search online, you see plenty of homes, apartments, townhouses that are at something XXX 999, right? Like $599, $699, $799. It looks like it's a great deal, right? For example, this apartment was looking in Richmond. It was asking for $699, and guess how much it was sold for? It was sold for almost $800,000, which means a lot of the prices are fake, right? And how do you know if that price is not realistic, right? Well, number one, you can work with an agent. You can call him or her, and she can probably tell it pretty quickly. The other way is see how long has it been on the market. So number one, the days on market has to be greater than 3 weeks. If it's fresh on the market, just listed yesterday, and the price is whatever, it's hard to tell if that's what kind of pricing that is, right? It could be an event pricing where it is that the point is to gather a lot of offers, a lot of attention, and then hopefully sell for a higher price. And then there's a second kind of pricing is that just market pricing, right? They price at what the market thinks it is worth in today's market condition, and then we'll have room to go up and down depending on the actual negotiation and the types of buyers they get, right? And then the third types of pricing is you price high usually for properties that are very unique. Basically, there are not a lot of competition. So this type of homes, either it's like a penthouse level with a private, patio, larger area of space, or a house that's on top of the mountain, something that is special. So they can demand for a higher price because they don't need to use pricing to to get the attention that other, for example, apartments might need, right? So that's three kinds. And to have this days on market as a metric, you can tell right away if it's just fresh on the market, then maybe, just maybe, this might not be the deal that you're looking for because the price could higher. So that's number one, right? Days on market greater than 3 weeks, but also not too long. Like it's can't be like sitting on the market for 2 years, because if the days on market is too long, then there might be some issues, or maybe the price was unrealistic, or you know, it's just something problem with the condition, or there is some receivership or something complicated. So definitely need to ask your agent to take a deeper look. Okay. And the second criteria for you to look for a great deal is to look for the history, right? This might not be available everywhere, but what I do is I try to look for properties to see if they have any price change within a short period of time. That short period of time usually is around 14 days, so 2 weeks. So if the seller did like one or even two, it better three price reduction within the 3 to 4 weeks period time, then that could be an indication of that desperate seller, right? So keep that in mind. Number three, the asking price is below the assessment value. So this criteria is slightly better to find, especially in today's market. The more the better, obviously. What I'm trying to aim for is 5% below the assessment value. Most days, like in recently, the properties are usually sell around 2 to 3% below the government assessment value. So if we can get a little bit more than that, then it'll be better. Number four, this one requires a little bit more time to figure out. It's not just an easy search on BC assessment. This one is about the asking price has to be below the recent sales within the same complex or the neighborhood. Okay, I'm trying to aim for another 5% as well. And this might require a little bit more help from your real estate agent or a little bit more time. If it's an apartment, then it will be usually a little bit easier to find sales that is either the same size, same direction, same number of rooms, right? Then you can use that sold price to figure out if this asking price is either higher and lower. So what I'm trying to find is at least 3 to 5 recent sales, and then I will see how is this asking price at least 5% below than the recent sale. If yes, great, another check. This could be added to the list of great deals that you should go take a look. Number five is a bonus one, and I know you guys are really hoping to get a deal within a short period of time. You know, I know a lot of people are not in a rush, but here's the thing about deals. Everyone is looking for a deal, so you gotta be quick and you gotta get on it right away, because if you don't, someone else will buy it. If it's a good deal, it will sell. If you're looking for a deal, make sure you can try to call the seller agent and ask him or her if they have received any offers, what happened to the previous offers, right? If you're comfortable speaking with them. Usually it will be easier to get an agent to represent you, to ask for that information. But if you can acquire that information, if they have not received any offers, then the answer is quite obvious that they are open to receive offers, right? If they have received offers before, it's good to know what happened to that offer. Did it collapse because of the price, or because the buyer cannot get financing from the bank? It's good to ask. He or she might be able to give you more information. So that's my 5 points of finding a good deal. If you have any questions, or you would like me to help you find your deals, then make sure you reach out to me. Text this number, hop on a quick call, and I'll get you all your criteria, your requirements, and then I'll find you a great deal in no time. All right, thank you very much. Have a great day. See ya.